Not gonna tell y'all no lies. I can't say I'm frustrated this morning, and I'm not. I guess I'm kind of like resigned to the fact. That's my overall sentiment. Resigned to the fact. I'm not going to say the facts because that sounds a little bit more permanent. But I'm resigned to the fact, man, that I got to take my gift and stop bitching about the curse side of it. Because that usually only, you know, spoil my own plans or my own mood. For starters, I've been telling my peoples about this pill that I seen on the news called Gabapentin or something like that. And they got this pill all on the news talking about how this pill is causing dementia and some more shit, right? I'm saying to myself, damn. I tell my moms, because, you know, a lot of our people take medication now. I mean, back in the day, they probably did too, but it wasn't like this. The younger people back in the day, like my moms, you know, when they was growing up, they was scared of all that white people shit and pills and all that crazy type shit, you heard? So to see everybody now just popping and popping and popping, like Orville Redenbacher, that shit is crazy to me. But sometimes these shits are actually really dangerous. You know what I mean? Some shit they put you on because they want your money and it ain't gonna kill you. Well, not as quickly because then they can't get your money. So they got you on a lot of slow release shit. You know what I mean? Slow toxicity shit. But I'm not gonna lie, man. Some of this shit is really dangerous and harmful. And I see the effects. Like, they say this shit causes memory loss. A bunch of shit. But when you actually get to see them symptoms in your peoples, it was so eerie to me. I swear. Y'all know I don't be up here capping. I don't have a reason to. That's why I'm very cautious about when I do come on here, because sometimes I'll be a little emotional and I'll be a little too much invested into shit to just get on here and just spew venom, because that's not what this is about. This is about everybody understanding no matter how lit it is, there's a flip side of things when you care about people. Because again, there's a million people out here enjoying their life and saying, you know what, fuck how that person's living, or you know what I mean, and they not trying to let it affect them. And that's because they can't afford to. Just knock them off their course, or, you know, put them in a situation where they in the same boat. And that's just what people not willing to do when they trying to help you. They not gonna go into the same boat as you. Very rarely will you get somebody who gonna go into the same boat as you when your shit got a hole in it. Nah. They might give you some shit to patch your shit up, but they not going in no hole with you. So I be real cautious when I come on here, man, but I'm seeing the effects of this shit. And I told my moms, I said, Mom, they got them pills on the news, and she was like, I'm glad I ain't never fuck with them shits. So I told somebody else in my family, and she actually asked for them shits right at the moment when I was about to tell her. I said, yo, it's funny you bring that up, because I'm about to tell you about these shit. She like, they say that about everything. And she the main one that got the symptoms. And the shit fucks me up because I get to see that shit up close and personal, while everybody else get to just wonder how bad it is, you heard? But I get to see it up close and personal. And then I got the due diligence of also not putting that person's business out there, or also minding my business when it comes to that, and not rendering no help or no aid in that area because they want to keep it a secret. That's how the addiction protects itself. They throw fake shit in there like love and loyalty and all this other weird shit to get you to back off so that it can operate on the person. Because if I put the person on blast, they got no choice but to clean up because their shame is more powerful than addiction. That's how anybody ever get off of anything that they don't like or that looks badly upon them. Shame. When you got shame, you're able to stop doing a lot of shit. You're able to, no, you're not gonna let nobody see you smoking crack. When you get to the point where they know about you doing it, you don't even care no more. You know what I mean? You have to, that's rock bottom. You know? People don't like letting people see them steal, be creepy, you know, anything, do gay shit. People like when you get to the point where you don't care anymore, either you really embracing who you are as a person, whether that be a fucked up individual or not, or your addiction is stronger than your shame. But usually that shame will bring you out of everything if you use it right. That's why you got to learn to use your flaws correctly in order to empower yourself. Ain't nobody fucking perfect, nigga. I got flaws too, but it's hard for you to find them because I know what they are. And once I know what they are, I'm going to protect them from anybody attacking them. So to outside, a motherfucker look like the strongest person in the world. And that's probably why I don't get no help a lot of times too, because motherfuckers be like, he good. I do not be good. But it probably look like it. So, you know, that's what I be talking about with the gift and the curse shit. But I be trying to tell y'all, like, I gotta, hold on, that's my son calling me. It's a whole nother, I'm gonna tell you about this 1 second. My biological son. My bad, y'all. That was my son. My baby mother got him in some type of camp or some shit in the ghetto ass school. I'm starting to see his nature change too. He on some hood shit now. But she got him in a camp. And maybe it's because he's getting older too. You know, he's 6. He about to be 7. He mad smart. He's smart like a 10-year-old, 11-year-old. Like, I'm talking about literal book smart. Hear this nigga go again. Hear this nigga go again. And I ain't mad at him. I would train him up the right same way too. Fucks up for him is that I ain't got no cash app, so I got cash, but you gonna come get it? I ain't going over there this morning. I'll see yo at you going to Dave and Buster's. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask her if she need bread, so I'll send it to her. My stepdaughter gonna have to wait with her funky ass. She don't know how to use her mouth, pause, and communicate with people in that weird ass teenager phase, 13, 14, 15 years old, acting stupid and shit. I ain't got time for that shit. Y'all know I get off track a little bit, but let me get back on what I was trying to say. Even though it all relates, because I was gonna go into that too. This is all part of what I'm trying to say. The effects of that shit cause you to actually go kind of nuts. Like, repeat the same stories and all of that type of shit over and over. I be wondering why people do that, but I'm seeing it in real time. My grandmother got that Alzheimer's shit. My grandmother was like 91 when she passed. Her shit ain't start kicking in until she was almost 80 something. She still knew who I was, you know what I mean? Like, my grandmother didn't get, that was her biggest fear. She didn't want to lose her mind. She didn't give a fuck about nothing else. She couldn't care. She couldn't walk. She don't care about nothing. She didn't want to lose the ability to think and shit like that. And it happened. You know why? Because of all that pork and ham hocks and chitlins and all that shit I used to smell in the kitchen. That shit sat in her body and left with her. Yeah. That shit sit in your body. rot you out from the inside. So we wondering why she's screaming and shit. And at this point, she can barely talk, so we can't communicate with her. And the whole time, she got an infection in her stomach. The doctors don't know. Nobody knows. Them parasites eating you alive from the inside out, and you can't even tell nobody. This is how old people going out. And I hate. This is my grandmother. I'm talking about the lady who raised me. You know, I'm over my moms and all of that. I come up in a grandma house, like, you understand? My mom's outside doing what she do. You know, pops, MIA, you know what I mean? Because of my mom. let's throw that in there, so it ain't like he just a piece of shit, you know. Because of her. And you know, I grew up with grandma, nigga. So I'm telling you how I had to watch my grandmother go out, because y'all so hard-headed in this world. Or y'all so stuck in your ways. I literally told her, stop taking that medication. And she's not going to stop. Now, how would I feel if she never woke up? Or every day I go through that, walking past and having to wonder, look at a motherfucker's chest to see if they breathing or not. They don't even know the psychological damage that they put on the people around them when they doing these drugs. I literally got to walk by and wonder, is her chest moving or not, before I, you know, go about my day. When I'm coming in, I'm wondering that too. I'm at the point where I'm yelling and screaming about this and that about you, but I also won't leave you alone, because I know it'll be a bad situation. Motherfucker been MIA for 2 days. Nobody know where you at except the drugs. How you go MIA for 2 days and nobody know where you at except the drugs? And it ain't about the money, it's the lifestyle, because motherfucker don't even be broke. Sitting on $1,000, got somebody holding it for you because you so high you can't even make it to it. You can't even make it to your money. Because the money wasn't important when you realized you had a couple of more pills, and all you had to do was swallow those down, and by the time that ran out, you'll get to the money. You'll go and be able to get some more. Real fiend thinking. Motherfuckers can't tell me nothing about this shit. You know why? Because I've been through all these phases that I'll be talking about with y'all, no matter how funny or sad it may seem. I don't be talking from a point of just, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I be talking because I know exactly what people are thinking and what they be doing. I just quell myself not to do those things, but I still get the thoughts sometimes. I still get the thoughts. But I quell myself not to, because it's not productive. And then I gotta question my own self and look in the mirror and say, yo, who are you, nigga? It's difficult. It's difficult when you're alone, for sure, but it's difficult, man. These last few days, I've been trying to get these plates and deal with this situation, but I should have knew it wasn't going to happen without no roadblocks. One of my business partners, he mysteriously MIA, not letting me know whatever the scenario is on his end so that I could keep myself updated on this side. So when you got your investments tied in together and one party is playing, it'll collapse the whole thing, because I might have to do what I gotta do, and then he might pop up like, oh, let's go, and I'll be like, nigga, I ain't know what you was doing. I couldn't stay suspended in animation like that. I told you, I don't need no fish. I need a fishing rod. I couldn't stay suspended in animation wondering what the next party gonna do and only being in control of what I'm gonna do. I can't do that. And it's crazy because this happens all the time. You make plans with people, or you think you do, and then they just do what they want to do. Or they go MIA because it gets overwhelming and they're not built for it. They're not built to have that constant feeling inside of being unsatisfied. I had that same feeling for a long motherfucking time, and I still do. And it's not gonna go away until I'm really satisfied, not with the fake satisfaction of just having a couple of dollars or not having nobody bother me, but the world's still fucked up. That's not satisfaction to me. The world is fucked up, nigga. It's coming my way. If I don't, that's why the government do what they do. If they don't stay on top of everything, nigga, shit will knock at their door really fast. And they'll be fucked. People who have power know these things. People who never have power want to sit up and tell you how to use it, how it should be used, and nigga, you never had power. How you know? How you know how you're supposed to use it? You got to have it before to know something about it. You got to study it at least if you ain't have none. You got to do something. You just can't be running your mouth and judging the people that actually are in the situation and trying to figure the shit out. If you don't know nothing about it, you definitely cannot judge people who have to deal with it every day from that standpoint. Because it's frustrating. And most of the time, they don't get their flowers. The reason people say shit like that is because eventually you'll realize how deadly that person could have been to you if they didn't fuck with you. I tell my mans all the time, nigga, I got all your information. I got pictures of your fucking driver's license. I got your social. I got everything, nigga. If I wanted to violate you, you would never even know. One of my other mans, and he's still my man. Nigga, I just stopped getting motherfucking USDA fucking vouchers in his motherfucking name, nigga. And I ain't seen that nigga in 4 or 5 years. I ain't sneaking do that though. I made him turn that bitch on and give me the card and go about your business. That's the cost of doing business with a nigga like me, because see, I educated you. You're gonna be able to go feed yourself. I gave you a fishing rod. Your mind is sharp. You're gonna be able to go outside and do whatever you need to do based off knowing how I operate. So you got to study me and know how I operate. And at my elite level, once you learn this, can't nobody really fuck with you. And people don't want to pay for that information. I told them, you got to turn that card on. Go about your business. We even now. Because the flip side is, I don't teach you nothing, and I utilize you like I utilize the people I show you what I'm doing to, and then it's a win-win for me, you know, because all I'm doing is capitalizing. That's what that's called. This applies to family. Like I told you, motherfucker, so pilled up, you can't even make it to $1,000, and I need 2 to bust a move right now. The other 2 be back by tonight. But I ain't gonna take that and do it and then put it back. I'm an honorable person. I'ma just jack the no, even though it wasn't a no. I'ma jack the I ain't hear your question vibe. When I be like, yo, throw me 2 real quick till later. I need a total of 4. Need 280 for this and this. I already got half. Throw me the 2 till later. You know it's coming. It's already in the mail. We can see it in the mail. Motherfucker like, or ignore you, don't say nothing. Alright, say less. I'ma still bust the move. I already came up with half of what I need anyway. I'm gonna go get the other half in like 2 hours. I'ma still bust the move. But then I gotta still look you in your fucking face. Or even worse, let you benefit off of what I accomplished. Or try to add value to something that doesn't need value anymore. When I'm rolling, I don't need shit. I need shit to get rolling. I need shit in the crunch. Man, how many times we done ran this shit up, man? The only thing different this time is instead of smiling and laughing with motherfuckers, I'm gonna be smiling and laughing at them. And making it all inclusive. Because how many times we gonna do this shit over and over? For motherfuckers to branch off and disappear and just be in the same position or predicament when I bump back into you. I don't get it. I don't know how long we gonna do it, man. It's my last go around. Absolutely my last one. Shit about to get kinetic, copacetic, and direct. Yeah, I'm about to check in with my son and see what's going on. Because like I said, I told her this morning, he's supposed to be going to Dave & Buster's with this camp and shit. If he needs somebody to go, then I'll go, but I'm not going early in the morning like this. You know what I mean? I'll meet them there. If not, you know, if he got to pay for the trip, whatever. I asked her all this shit yesterday. You know, she do a very bad job of communication. I'll be thugging it out because I'm waiting till this nigga get 8, 9. When he already got his own phone, but he don't use it. He don't call me. He don't think, oh shit, let me call my dad. He'll get it done. He don't think like that yet. He's breaking out of the phase of everybody telling him I'm crazy and he realizing I'm not. You know, he's breaking out of that phase. That's one good thing. My son ain't never been scary of me or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Because I don't got to hit him or nothing. He more focused on, you know, proving to me that he's equipped than having to be disciplined in some nutty ass way. You know, my son generally listens to me. So, yeah. I'm gonna tap in with him, start my day, keep the devil under your fucking feet, keep some pressure on that nigga neck. Y'all niggas, I'm trying to tell y'all something. Y'all always be trying to duck shit. That's why people call you a bitch. Stop ducking shit all the time. Sometimes you gotta fucking be offensive. Go on the attack, nigga. That's why you ain't got shit but the same motherfucking feelings. Because you keep on ducking shit all the time. You go out, get some shit. Have a fucking plan. Execute the plan. Wonder what that feels like. When you get that feeling, nigga, it's like crack too. You start chasing that. The feeling of accomplishment in areas where you're not even supposed to be accomplished. Winning. That shit feel good too. Especially when you being the underdog. It's a glory story.